Hello and welcome to round 4 of the Aldershot Store Championships with Richard Walker.
What?
Yeah, you can go first. With Richard Walker.
Oh, I thought you were saying I was playing.
Oh, no, you just meant to say hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I'm Rebecca Gillard. And today we've got Adam East again on the right playing Greyjoy Summer. So he's sticking on that top table. And we have a very exciting name. I like this name. Dario. He sounds like the guy from actual Game of Thrones. His name Dario.
Yeah, but it's not Perry, it's Naharis.
Yeah, it's not quite as exciting. But, you know, Dario sounds quite, exotic and cool. However, he's very naughty because he's playing builders. Bam, bam, bam.
This is his third game of the year. He doesn't,
Fourth, I'm hoping, since this is round 4.
He doesn't play Thrones. He
doesn't
played
play
L5R and he was only dragged along by Darren Hazelden. So he doesn't really know what most of the cards do.
I'm not sure he quite knows what builders is.
But he's 3-0.
He is. So, you know, he's obviously doing well.
Builders is a deck that if you know what to do, then you can just do it and not worry too much about your opponent's strategy.
Yeah.
To a point.
To a point. You need to sort of be aware. You know, Greyjoy obviously has got a lot of location destroying stuff. So you've got to be careful of that.
Although this video is 26 minutes long, which doesn't feel like Builder's length. So something must go seriously wrong in this game.
I did say at the end of the last video that this is it may be Builders, but it's actually quite an interesting one.
Oh, something's going to go badly wrong.
Maybe.
Your one's on the board. Right, okay. So we've got Night's Watch Red Door, so he's doing Builder's Brandon's Gift.
Yeah, I have no idea with these such locations, so I'm going to need you to help me with these.
Cool.
I also have absolutely no idea what Dario's plot is. It's an altar, and I think he collects 5 gold, but I don't know what it is, and I don't really see what it does in the game.
Could be Calm over Westeros. Could be... I mean, Builders, what do they open? Time of Plenty sometime? Just to set up the board.
I think. So, yeah, I'm not really sure what that location is.
Could be Calm, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think we do see. I don't figure it out while I was editing.
Alright, well I'm trying to figure it out now.
Okay. So with the actual setups then, I'll just run through Adam's. So Adam set up with the Reader, Iron Island, Fishmonger, a Sea Tower and Theon, if I remember correctly. Marshalling Euron and Iron Mines and a King's Road with his opening plot, which was Late Summer Feast. Dario there set up with, I think it's a Shadow Tower Mason. Oh, no, that was played out, wasn't it? Was it?
Howderwood played out.
Oh, Howderwood. Yeah, so Shadow Tower Mason, Messenger Raven, and a couple of locations. And he's marshalled Howder, another location, I can't quite tell what that is.
Brandon Stronghold, I believe.
What does that one do?
I'm sorry, he cravened the Reader and not Euron or Theon.
That's interesting.
I'm surprised. This probably goes back to the fact that he's not that experienced in Throne, but I would definitely craven Euron.
100%. I bet Adam's sitting there thinking,
or even Theon, but Euron, yeah, it's just... Abandoned Stronghold, you kneel it and you give a participating character plus X strength. X is the number of builders that you have on the board. So it'll be +2. And
at the moment, Shadow Tower Mason has got all icons because there's 3 locations plus the Craven on the board, so...
Yep. And he had the Shadow Tower too.
Oh, yes.
Which, if you win the challenge on defence, he can target a character and they cannot attack. So is he going to oppose you on challenge? He can't win it.
No.
He can't oppose the military. He can actually with the Shadow Tower Mason, so he can't.
Yeah.
He's going to let through an unopposed challenge this round.
Doesn't really matter. He's not got the wall at the moment. But Adam there just reminding him that he gets the card from Late Summer Feast. Using the Reader's ability here to discard the top 3 cards.
There's a location.
There is.
Euron's going to love that.
He is. And then Unopposed Power, Renown, Pillage. Oh, would you look at that? That looks like a wall.
Oh, fuck. Jesus.
So, this poor guy, as you say, this is like the first set of games he's played all year. Comes with builders, of all things, and gets his wall stolen.
Wow.
Ouch. So, I think Adam's just like...
I think he realises that he can't play another copy of the wall. He doesn't seem too devastated going on with his life.
What were you expecting him to do? Just like break down in tears?
I'd concede.
Really?
Builders can't win without the wall. They literally, I don't think they can win without the wall. Like, what do they do?
I guess they just make challenges. I mean, he does seem very confused now. I guess they just make challenges, right? Adam's like got the wall, so it's like, hey, no more challenges, ready to defend.
He is, bro.
So yeah, Dario there going in with the power with powder.
Wow.
And just chump blocking because Adam doesn't give a shit anymore. He's got the wall. He just needs to make sure nothing's unopposed. Oh dear. Although I have to say, one good thing about Dario, he's using my art for his faction card. He's using my Night's Watch faction card.
Oh, yeah, so he is.
So it got around. It got around, honey. My art got around.
Well done.
Thanks.
Why are you being all freaky?
Because I was really excited when I spotted he was playing with my faction card, and I was like, oh, I really want to mention this at some point.
Aww.
So yeah, I was happy.
Okay, so Dario's lost this game. What else should we talk about?
Let's discuss the meta in general.
Okay, builders strong, but
unless they lose the wall
to a random Ewan pillage. You know what? Thinking about it, Adam let him trigger late summer feed. Then he pillaged Racing the Reader. So it was the 5th card in that wall.
Yeah.
If they missed any of those or do that in a different order, the wall did not get pillaged.
I think Adam was quite lucky there to get the wall.
Wow. It's all lucky when you do pillage because it doesn't really do anything. It could be any card really.
Yeah.
That comes out next.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is...
Did you happen to figure out what that other plot was?
I think it must be Calm over Westeros.
You think?
It must be. A 5 gold... I don't know.
We'll say maybe it is.
What other 5 gold plots would you open with?
Song of Summer, maybe?
Yeah, I don't think it was that.
Yeah. Varys' Riddle.
Could be.
But anywho. So we've got Counting Coppers into For the Watch. So For the Watch, that's one where you don't kneel to defend. Is that right?
The one where your opponent can't win their first challenge against you this round.
Ah, okay. I'm not sure that Adam's going to be bothered about that. Adam just sits back and relax now, right?
Well, yeah, seems so. I mean, this is strange. It feels weird.
Adam was very, very excited about us having this game.
Was he?
Yeah. He was like, guys, I stole the wall and like the first pillage. And I was like, okay, Adam, well done. And he was like, you got to make sure you put this video up. It's me versus builders. It's like, builders sounds terrible. Yeah, but I steal the wall. He's far too excited. Almost as excited as me when I was doing my thing in the last video.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? What's wrong with you?
I like doing fun stuff.
Really?
Yes?
No? Whatever.
Smashing a newly made lord there and blowing up the Brandon Stronghold, you say?
Brandon Stronghold?
Is
what
that
the
wrong?
hell? Abandoned.
Oh! I thought you said it was Brandon Stronghold.
Brandon Stronghold. Really?
Hey, to be fair, they sound quite similar, alright?
Yeah, they do a bit, but...
Not a bit. They sound very similar.
A bit.
Dario's so screwed.
Yeah, he...
What the heck is that?
It's a grizzled miner.
Oh, it just looks like a lump of wood from here.
There's a man behind it, digging with a pickaxe. A haunted forest. And a practice blade, I think.
Yeah, so he's got all his icons at least on the board. He can make 3 challenges if he wants to, but I think Adam's quite happy with defending. I mean, he's got everything he needs, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, he can defend the intrigue with the reader. Fine. Dario can't win that if he defends with the Reader. He can defend a power challenge with Theon, Chud, Newly Made Lord.
Don't forget about Howder, though.
Yeah, I guess Howder can boost, but...
Yeah.
I mean, the worst comes to the worst, you make sure you lose the military challenge because you can afford to lose the Chud.
So an intrigue there coming in. And Adam really doesn't want that intrigue to go through. Okay. So defending with the Reader and Euron.
Doesn't get pillage.
So just reminding Dario that the Haunted Forest kneels as a forced reaction to losing the challenge. There we go. And then, as you say, so it's going to get pillage from this and the Renown. Pillaging. What's he called? Like Fat Santa.
Builder at the Wall.
Builder at the Wall. What's he stolen? The Stronghold.
Brandon Stronghold.
I misheard, alright?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did. So power coming through and just chump blocking because he needs to leave Theon standing, I guess, to defend the military.
So what do you think of Builders then, Rebecca?
I first faced Builders at the Northampton Regional and it was Whammer, the creator of Builders, that was playing it. And I just remember sitting there feeling extremely, what's that word you like? Discombobulated.
Discombobulated is a word?
Quite confuzzled.
Confuzzled is not a word.
My mum said it's a word, so it's a word. So I was just sitting there and I was just like, I don't know what's going on. This is a bit rubbish. I feel like I physically cannot do anything at all in this game that's going to make any difference whatsoever.
How did it make you feel when you said the word trigger the gift?
Well, I didn't have a clue what it was on about because it was the first time that anyone had really seen Builders. It was like one of the first times it came out officially. So, yeah. And I was just like, what's the gift? I thought that was a meme. I thought it was a meme because it was so bad. Why are you playing it? You're meant to be a good player. So, yeah, no, I don't like facing Builders at all. I know there are ways around it. I thought I'd made a deck that would beat Builders once and took it to a tournament, faced Builders and got absolutely smashed by them. So I obviously didn't build a very good deck as a counter.
Got wrecked.
Got totally wrecked, yeah. Train wreck. Awful. Cried all the way home. I didn't really. But no. In conclusion, I do not like Builders. Do you?
Not particularly.
There you go.
I mean, I've got a favourable record against Builders, but...
Do you?
Yeah, I played them 3 times, won twice, lost once.
Oh, didn't know that. I think I've just outright lost every time, but really, really slowly. So it's quite annoying. It's like you lost by round 1 or 2, and then you have to wait for 45 minutes for it to actually finish winning.
Yeah, and you can just concede, once they've got the lock.
You can, but where's the fun in that, right?
Mind you, all the times I've beaten them, I have been Greyjoy, and they do have the tool to get through Builder. You have Theon.
Yeah, helps if you're unopposed, doesn't he?
He can get through. You also have Core Balon.
Yeah, also.
Or if you've got Great Kraken, the stealth helps. So you can get through a challenge. Because the problem is getting through the Haunted Forest and then an unopposed challenge. Or winning 2 challenges, really, to get the wall down.
That's what I really struggled with when I played against them.
So Newly Made Lord becomes very important in the matchup against Builders. Because what you want to do is you want to get rid of those Haunted Forests. Which means you only need to win 1 challenge to knock the wall down unopposed.
Yeah. Unless they find another one, of course.
Unless they find another one. Which is why 3 Newly Made Lord... is good against Builders, but not necessarily good against everything else. So, yeah, Greyjoy have more tools than most. I mean, Tyrell don't have any stealth really, apart from Rosebud Patrol, which is conditional. Mind you, I think they've got some stealth now, but Silver Hairnet if you want to play it.
Oh yeah.
But they don't have a lot of stealth. They might struggle to get an unopposed challenge through against Builders.
The good thing about Tyrell, though, is they have the rush and they have the strength. So even if they can't get the unopposed through, they could still get, for example, Lady Sansa's Rose if they can push through a challenge. If someone's like...
Rush is good because Builders need time to set set up, a couple of turns before they set up. And you can rush them through. The other thing they builders don't like is first snow into famine.
Yeah.
Because first snow, okay, most of the builders come back to hand, but then they can just replay a load of builders out with Brandon's gift. They play one out for 2 gold, trigger the gift, play another one out for 1 gold, trigger the gift, play another one out, so you can actually repopulate quite quickly.
Yeah.
But with famine, that repopulation is stalled again, so 2 turns.
It feels like you have to build a very, very specific deck just to try and counter builders. And the kind of deck that counters builders normally won't be able to counter everything else.
Well, first known to famine is quite painful for anything to hit against. The problem with that is economy. You need good economy to be able to play
yourself,
that.
Isn't it? So I guess, again, like then in Tyrell that could work because Tyrell have such good economy anyway.
Tyrell do have really good economy.
Or Lanny.
Lannister. No, their economy isn't as great.
It's not as good as it used to be, is it?
Well, the difference with Lannister is that a lot of their economy, or perceived economy in the core set and first cycles, is from Tywin. Now, if you can't keep a 7-cost character on the board, or you don't want to put him on the board unduped because of Valar Morghulis, then you're not going to get that +2 gold every round, and your economy is going to be worse off.
Yeah.
Whereas Tyrell have it in location form. They had the Red Wine Strait, they have the Arbor, they have a lot of economy location. So yeah, plenty of opportunities. I mean, we're totally ignoring this game because it's over.
It's slightly harsh.
Well, it is over, really.
So Adam's calculated that he can win the power challenge with the characters that he's put in. Dario has sacrificed his veteran builder, the one that you can sacrifice, to stand Flea Bottom, and then use Flea Bottom to put him back in standing, which means that it's got an extra standing icon to defend against this big power challenge. So I think it works out now that Dario can defend the power.
Good play.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's quite cool, actually.
Because as long as you've got gold, you can keep bouncing the veteran builder in with Flea Bottom. And you can use them on the power challenge on offense and defense, and then to stand your wall if it gets nil.
Maybe we'll stand Adam's wall for him.
Ha.
Probably. Are you allowed to do that? Is that legal?
Yeah, it's a choose and stand a location.
Oh, okay, that's quite cool.
But I don't think Dario is going to feel so charitable.
No, I was thinking more for melee. As like if you were wanting to stand someone else's location.
Nobody played melee, love.
Only the cool kids play melee.
Cool kids play melee.
Ask Louise.
Ask Louise. Now Louise is one cool cat.
He is one cool cat.
He's alright.
With a cool card.
Breaking ties.
Remember what that does again? I just remember the art on it because it's quite.
Because you got Louise, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the one where you sacrifice a loyal character to send an opponent character, non-loyal character, back to hand?
Oh, is that what it is?
Or non-loyal card. So you can bring, say, if you're playing Summer back to hand to put your opponent's war. You can sacrifice Summer to put your opponent's war back in their hand.
Oh, okay. That'd be really annoying. But cool.
It'd be really annoying if it was like they sacrificed their Lannisport guard to, throw your Victarion back to your hand with power on him.
Yeah, that's really mean.
Yeah, things like that. It's going to be a big tempo hit. So if you're playing cheap loyal characters, it's good. Now the problem is Baratheon and Greyjoy and don't really have any cheap loyal characters. So Greyjoy have the Lord bought Fisherman.
Oh yeah, they're 3 cost, aren't they? They're the ones that you go and get the card from the bottom of your deck.
Yeah, the shit. And Baratheon have Moon Boy. You don't really want to bring him back to hand all the time.
Not ideal.
I mean, cheap enough. So another faction can use it quite easily.
I like how we've gone completely and utterly off topic here.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Let's look at the plots. Got Counting Coppers on the left and Come Over Westeros on the right. I'm assuming Adam's going to say no power claim. Yeah, it could be power.
Almost definitely power.
It'd be very strange to not choose power, I think, at this point.
Even Adam wouldn't make a mistake like that.
No teasing Adam now, come on.
I think Adam's alright. I don't care what you say about him when the camera's off.
You're a bad man, Walker. Okay, so marshalling another grizzled miner, is that what it was called?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, the one that looks like a lump of wood.
Yeah, he's behind the...
Getting some big boards here, though. Could use a reset, really, but I don't think...
I imagine Dario would play a reset, but he's not playing one now.
You think he's got any resets?
Yeah, Builder should run some sort of reset, maybe.
What reset would they run?
I don't know. Possibly Valar the High-Risk. That's the reset I would use in Builders.
Okay.
Definitely not Valar, because, all the characters would die.
You know what?
Definitely not the first, no.
I very vaguely remember you having a conversation, or someone having a conversation with Darren, who gave Dario this deck.
Yeah.
Saying, "Oh, did you put Valar Dohaeris in?" And I'm pretty sure he said no.
Oh. Well,
and then someone had an argument with Darren, saying like, "You should have put it in," and Darren had just forgotten or something.
Well, I think Valar Dohaeris is a very good plot for House of the Red Door decks. Because you start off at a disadvantage, you can only set up 4 gold worth of characters or location, which means your board generally lighter and your opponent has the advantage, in the first 2 rounds on the board generally. So Valar Dohaeris is a really good equaliser plot to bring those terms down to parity. So Dario playing a Red Door deck, but not Valar Dohaeris. To be fair, builders don't really have that much of an issue catching up on the board. They just need to do their thing.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not imperative.
Yeah, I'm sure if Darren was to update the deck now, that he'd pop Valar Dohaeris in.
Maybe.
What reset was it running before?
Oh, it doesn't run reset. Builders don't like resets generally.
No. But you think maybe in the current meta it could use one? Well,
it comes to a point often against builders where your opponent just starts splurging out on big characters just to try and overcome the builder lock. And they'll just put out anything they can to widen the board and try and do that. Or they'll either try and keep wiping the board. Well, builders come back from board wipe reasonably well. But big board, they love it. They could just cripple someone with Valar Dohaeris and just take out loads of their dudes.
I just wanted to point out what was happening on the board. So Dario passed his challenges, and Adam's like, "Sure, I'll take Dom." I'll kneel in wall and take Dom. So literally nothing happened that round, just in case anyone was wondering.
No one was wondering.
There might have been. Some people might still be wondering how this game's going.
No, I think everyone watched the first round and then said, "Yep, okay, I'm done with this video."
Now we know why it's so quick.
Yes.
Oh, let's quickly say before we get to the end of this video and whatnot. It's our 1 year anniversary for the channel. So if you would like to try and win a Chella playmat, if you could list your top 10 plots that you think would best correlate with Richard's top 10 plots, and whoever gets the closest can win the Chella playmat. So if you message us on Facebook, or you can email us at thewhitewalkers.thrones@gmail.com. With your top 10 plots, and then, as I say, closest person will win that Chella playmat.
You know what? I bet everyone's already got a Chella playmat. But you should send us your list anyway, because it'll be funny, and I can laugh at them.
Don't be mean.
I won't laugh at them, really.
You might laugh a little bit. It depends if your top 10 list is anything like Paul Geddard's.
Paul Geddard's list is terrible. I don't mind. It's so bad. I can't even remember what terrible cards he put in there. What plot did he put in that was so bad?
I don't know. You was the one moaning about it.
Oh, I cannot remember, but it was bad. Paul, if you're listening, it was bad. Paul is definitely going to watch this. And I don't know, but there were 2 plots in there that I thought, oh my God. And I showed somebody else, and they were like, oh my God, that could only be Paul Geddard's. I was like, yeah, it is.
Oh yeah, didn't you do guess the plot list? Guess whose plot list this is?
Yeah.
You are a bad man.
Yeah. Just trying to think what it is now. Carry on talking, I'm going to have a think.
Okay, so Adam, they're playing Late Summer Feast again, so just splurging out some more cards. And Dario there, I think that one is close call from the Night of the Laughing Tree tournament. If I remember correctly, apologies for not. It's a really, really nice art. And yeah, just marshalling some more bits and bobs. One last desperate attempt to to save the game. He's won a hell of a backboard. But I think that's it. Adam just played out Corpse Lake.
All over.
It was all over when Adam finished and took the wall, I think.
Agree.
But yeah, let's just get it rounded off. So Corpse Lake out. Theon has got the Crown of Salt and Rock on him. And saving one hell of a lot of gold there. Adam just needs to defend the wall and take Dom, I guess.
Easy peasy, right?
Lemon squeezy. Okay. I think there's not really a lot.
I can't remember Paul's plot, but I can remember Adam did pulling the strings, which is equally bad, so sorry.
So, yeah, Dario there conceding.
Well done, Adam. That was a tough win for you. You should be proud of yourself.
And Adam taking the win. So Adam still on that top table.
Legend.
So yeah, so thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you for King of Swiss soon.
Yay, bye.
Bye.